In this app, I'd like to show you a little bit about how you can add graphics and change the layout of your mobile app. So I guess first of all, we'll talk about the image. If I drag over an image, it's a placeholder, it's kind of like a picture frame, and then I have to put an image in that picture frame. You can see that that landed on screen 1, and it has a couple of attributes of height, width, and picture. The height and width are measured in pixels, picture elements. I've downloaded I contacted my outreach office, and they gave me a copy of the school logo. But the school logo they gave me was pretty big. If I open it with Paint, you can see that this logo is really big, and it's much bigger than I need for a mobile screen. The emulator over here, the screen on the emulator is just 320 pixels wide. And so I don't need this 3000 pixel image in order to do that. So what I did is I took the graphic and I resized it to be 300 or 200 pixels wide. So in App Inventor, I'm going to go to the picture area and choose Upload File and choose my resized image that's just the right size and say OK. Now we should see that image show up in the designer and also in the emulator. If you want to center an image in App Inventor, all of the things on your screen are either left aligned, centered, or right aligned. So if I look at the properties of screen 1, I can see that everything on my screen horizontally is left aligned. I can change that to center things, but then everything on the whole screen is centered. Maybe you want your text left aligned, but you want this graphic centered. So what you can do is go to the Layout group and find something called a horizontal arrangement, which is really just a box that you can arrange things in horizontally. We need to tell the horizontal arrangement that its width is going to be the fill parent. So watch this box stretch out to be as wide as the screen. And then I can say anything inside this box gets centered. When I drop my graphic inside the box, now the graphic is centered. On the app screen, this box is invisible, but we know that what we put inside there is centered. So maybe I want to go ahead and add some text. I'm going to put a label above this arrangement, and we should be able to see that text appear up there. Right. And I might at some point want a label below that to add some more text. But what I want to do, I want to change the background color of my whole screen to match the color of this. And again, in talking to my public relations department, they gave me the color code that I could use to make this color. Now, I know that if I want to change screen 1's background color, I can go to the background color, but there's not enough choice here to get exactly that color. So I have to go to the blocks, and I have to build a color like we did before using that the colors, make a color. Now this block out here by itself doesn't do anything unless it's plugged in someplace. And the place I need to plug it in is I'm wanting to set the background color of the screen. So screen 1's background color, I'm going to use the setter, plug it up together. But even this block, it doesn't do anything unless it's plugged into something. So the event that's going to trigger us setting the background color is when this app loads. So when screen 1 initializes, when screen 1 loads up for the first time, then we want to do this. Plug that up together, and then may actually give me a red screen. No, hasn't yet. Okay. So the color codes that I got from the public relations people is that the red part is 0, and for our color, the green part is 73, and the blue part is 144. So I'm told that that will give me the background color I want. If there's any block in App Inventor that you want to try out, you can right-click on that block and just say do it. And now we see that the background color in my emulator has changed. I've got a little bit of a line here. I think that's either because our color doesn't match exactly or because I have a line on my graphic. But we could crop that out and make it look right, and we could tweak these colors a little bit to make them go. But I've noticed now that my black text probably should maybe be white, and I can change the color of my text just the way I change the color of anything else. And so text color, let's make that white. And as the screen redraws, absolutely. So in this video, we've seen how to add a graphic, and we've seen how to use a horizontal arrangement to center something, and we looked at how to make a unique color that's not one of the programmed in colors load automatically when the screen loads. So I hope this helps you on your project.